Oh, we've got incoming here. Let's fire a missile in. Oh, mean gold. Didn't expect that, did you, IL? Oh, bye-bye, Meg. He's expecting a missile here. He's expecting that missile warning, which never came. Wasn't expecting that though, was you, Votor? And that's why this aircraft's a meme. Hello people there, this is TheRubyRevolution. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Warfare. Today we're looking at the Supermarine Swift F.7. This is a British jet with a battle rating of 8.7 in realistic battle. Really fun, interesting aircraft to take out, to be honest. It has quite a meme sort of style to it with these Fireflash missiles, but I'll get onto in just a minute. Originally, when these aircraft was added in, the Swift F7 and the Swift F1 in a patch 1.91, I pretty much discarded them as a very uninteresting, not very inspiring jet at all, especially compared to the Hunter F1, which is what these jets are comparable to. The Hunter has the more Aiden cannons, also has more cannon rounds for those Aiden cannons, and also has the higher top speed on paper with 1,108 kilometers an hour. So I pretty much discarded the Swifts as a poor man's Hawker Hunter. But how wrong I was, and these aircraft are actually really good fun to take out in a realistic battle. There is a few subtle differences between the Swift F1 and the F7. Originally, when you look at the stat cards for these, they pretty much look identical in terms of their speed, etc. However, if you delve a little bit further in, you realise there is actually quite a few differences between these two aircraft. The F1 is definitely more sort of the ground attack variant of the two, and that it can carry some bomb loads, and it can also carry rockets as well. The F1 actually has more cannon rounds compared to the F7 as well. You can see it has two Aiden cannons with 400 rounds in the F1, and the Swift F7 has the same two cannons but only 320 rounds this time. And the reason why that is, if we go into the customization quick, the F1 has one gun in each ring route with 200 rounds per gun, whereas the Swift F7, oh no, not test flight, customization, there we go, has moved one of those cannons into the other wing route. So now both of the cannons are on the right hand side of the jet, and one cannon has 185 rounds and the other one has 135, hence the reason why it's only got the 320 rounds. Instead, they managed to fit an extra fuel tank there, I guess, to get extra mileage out of the jet. So there is a little bit in terms of less firepower over time, so you do have to be a little bit more careful when you fire the Swift. In practice though, I find it's absolutely fine just having those 320 rounds. The Aidens work really well on this aircraft. The real reason why the Swift F7 is a very unique, interesting, and pretty much a meme type aircraft is the type of air-to-air missiles which this can carry. These are Fireflash. You can carry two of these. Very unique looking, very weird looking missile. And these were the first British guided air-to-air missiles which were put into service in 1957, very briefly. Very much unique in terms of how they are guided and how they're propelled up to speed. You can see here that it's made up of three main parts. They've got two propulsion units here, and then the main center body. The propulsion units basically get the missile up to about Mach 2. These then detach, and then it's just left with the main center core, which is then use it to basically its inertia with not propelled to then guide itself onto the target, which into itself is also unique as well. These are not heat-seeking missiles. They actually use like a radar beam, and they actually have to be guided pretty much by the pilot in the nose here, so they're kind of very unique in terms how they work. In practice, in real life, it didn't really work out that well. However, in War Thunder, these can pull off some really weird and interesting things. They're pretty much mouse aimed when they come off the rail, so you can pretty much guide them around where you want them to go. They don't have the best in terms of G tolerance, but you can use them in some really interesting situations, such as head-on, or if you're targeting a enemy jet at a right angle to it, you can actually fire the missile off and sometimes get a detonation on them. In terms of explosive mass, it has 20 kilograms in this missile. It's absolutely massive. So if the missile is going to go off when it gets close to the target, it's going to make a big boom, and it's going to cause a lot of damage to a lot of systems on the enemy aircraft. In terms of how the Swift performs in terms of its gameplay style, it's really similar to the Hunter F1, I must admit. It's very fast. It will get up to 1,100 kilometers an hour. The stat card really is a little bit lying here. Speeds above about 900 kilometers an hour. Unlike the Hunter, she really does not turn well at all. Above those speeds, she really does compress quite badly, so you do have to take that into account. Ultimate speed for engagements with this aircraft seem to be about 600 to 800 kilometers an hour. At those sort of speeds, the Swift does turn really, really nicely indeed, and you can normally get the guns on target and where you want to go. I do find that even though it's only got 320 rounds, that's not much of a problem with the Aidens on this. They work really well. And even just having the two normally works out pretty well for me. I think the most I've got in one game is 4 kills with this aircraft, so it is very much capable of holding its own. There is a few glaring problems and issues though in terms of basic necessities, which is what you expect from a jet with a battle rating of 8.7. There is no air brake on the Swift. I really don't know why it's been designed this way. There's definitely enough room to put a air brake on the aircraft, but there is no air brake on either of the Swifts, which means that trying to take on targets at very fast speeds, or for example you were trying to dive on someone and you're getting above those 1,000 kilometers an hour and the aircraft is starting to compress, you're really going to have the problems trying to slow the aircraft down enough to be able to get the aircraft and the guns where you want to go. The other problem with it is it has no combat flaps on the Swift. It's only got takeoff and landing flaps. You do have to take that into account if, say, for example, trying to get a little bit more of a tighter turn out of the aircraft when you're at the top of a climb or a turn, etc. Besides that though, the aircraft is absolutely amazing, and I really do love taking it out. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this out in air realistic to see how much memeage we can cause with those air-to-air Fireflash missiles. They're really fun and really interesting to take out. The jet is absolutely amazing. It's going to be really good fun today, so let's get going and see how the Swift gets on. Okay, welcome to Bastion for our first game. We've had a little bit of a downtier here. You can see here there's a few ME-163s in this game. She does accelerate really nicely. Not as quick, let's say, the MiG-15, but still really nice. Let's get off that runway and get that gear up. There's one thing I forgot to talk about in the hangar with these air-to-air missiles. Because technically they're not heat-seeking missiles, the enemy get no... Jesus Christ, that was close. The enemy get no warning that there is an incoming missile, which means if you get the jump on someone, you get behind them, etc., you can do a lot of damage and really ruin their day. And make people really salty as well, because they get no warning that the missile is coming in. Probably put like a 15-degree climb. Climb rate is the most important thing in this tier. Acceleration and top speed is what really matters. I see a Votor of this way though. We're gonna go after this guy. Where's he going? I think he's dropped his bombs actually. Is it a Votor? It's an IL-28, okay. Oh, time to ruin his day. Didn't expect that, did you, IL? Oh, these missiles are so just meme. Oh, this guy wants to head on as well. No, 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 Swift. I'm having too much fun. I need to get out of here quick. There goes that MiG. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to outrun him. Possibly. Oh, we got a lot of distance between us and him now. Where's our airfield at? Bring him over this way. Might do some damage to him, we'll see. The thing is at this tier, once somebody wants you, they just don't leave you the fuck alone. Come on. Is there nobody else that isn't nowhere near as interesting as me? You know, honestly. Am I the most interesting thing in the entire universe? I'm probably leading towards my friendlies here, which are coming in. Let's try and... These are over this way. Yeah, the friendlies are coming in, look. Come on, Swift. Come and give me a hand. The ME-163 is coming in as well. He is firing at them. Come on, Swift. Yeah, he's coming in. Oh, that A36K is coming in. Come on, give me a hand. Got to be careful of a missile now. I might have to pull a hard turn here to force them to oh no, okay, MiG's broken off. F86 is still in chase. Okay, we're gonna do a hard turn here and try and force him. Yeah, is he gonna turn with me? Yeah, he is, but should mean the Swift will get a chance to get on him. Nice, well done, Swift. Thank you very much. Thank you, Swift. Absolutely saved my bacon there. And the ME-163's got the MiG-15 as well. Let's go back in. I'm going to get some height here. We're going very quick, 1,000 kilometers an hour. Okay, let's... So we get on with this Swift. He's going pretty quick here. We're probably going to struggle to catch him. Yeah, he's getting away from us. I'm not chasing after him. It really does just turn into kiss me, chase me at this tier. If you get somebody on your tail, like, you have similar top speeds, it can be really hard to shake someone. They which would like stick to you like glue and they'll just chase you across the whole of the map. I actually want to burn a little bit of velocity now, though. This thing is really just not good at speed. Gotta be careful here. Right, okay. Okay, we're at good speed here for engaging. Ooh. Oh, no, Rubles. Rubles, no! I really need to learn when to pull out. Rubles' pull-out game is really bad. It's pretty much a meme by this point. I really like to crash and kill myself. Never mind. We're on rare with this one. Very much a down tier. Ooh, what is this up here that I can see coming in? We're going to chase after him, whatever that is. I hope it's like a TU-4. That would be a lovely. I think it's moving too quick. Oh, we've got a Saber. He's really coming in. Where is this guy going? But do you know what? It might be a TU-4 after all. Oh, there's a hunter here. Hello. It is something big. It might be a TU-4, you know. Oh, we're going to pour some salt into the wound here. Oh, it is. It is a TU-4. We're going to ruin his game here. Just got to dodge this MiG-15, which we are going to. I'm sorry to you for, but I'm not sorry. Let's get away from this MiG-15. This is the best use for these missiles, is the slow-moving bombers. It's absolutely perfect for. Ooh, got a crit on that guy. Not sure if we've done enough to put him down. Oh, we got a hunter though. And there's a lot of people up above me now. Where's our team at? Where's our team at? We can outturn the hunter. Kind of want to go for that F9F, you know. I think I've done quite a bit of damage to him. It looks like he's actually RTBing. Let's see if we can put him down with the guns. Close. Gotta be careful here, don't hurt the wings. Yeah, I'm not heading on this guy now. I'm a little annoyed that we've crit him, but he's flying, absolutely flying here. Banshee's broken off the MiG. I could have probably got him here. Yeah, that F9F is flying like with no problem at all. We've got lots of friends. I need to get out of here before my luck runs out. Ah, teams got smashed. We need to help out the MiG. Every time I just fire a fraction too late. Every goddamn time. Banshee coming up? No. Why, game? Why have you got to do this to me? Why are you giving me another crit? But no fucking source again. Why have you got to be like this? I think I've damaged his wing. Oh, what's going on with my game here? No. That's really weird. My game decided to lag really bad. I'm really not having any luck. Oh, yep, okay. Yep, okay. Oh, well, we finally put him down. It took a ridiculous amount of fucking shells, but we finally put him down. And I've destroyed the F9F finally as well. That's kind of weird. I'm not going to be able to turn the meteor. It took so many 30 mils. Jesus. I really don't understand how that Banshee took so many 30 mils and was still able to fly with no problems at all. It's just weird how in one game all you get is sparks, and then the next game all you have to literally do is just breathe on somebody and their wings will rip off or they'll spontaneously combust. War Thunder is definitely esports ready, guys. 110%. Anyway, we're on Hokkaido with this one. A little bit late to the battle. I need more speed here. Kind of slow. Got enough height, I think, now. They've already lost 2 players. Oh, made that free. I really want someone to just head on with me. No. I really should wait for the right moment to fire the missiles off. Oh, and she's rolling with. I can't be bothered. I'm putting out of this. Did not like that situation that we were just in. There we go. That's how the guns should work. Not gonna be able to get the guns on this guy. We have certainly got some speed here. Getting on him quick. I might slot on this vampire actually. Have you lost your wing? No. Oh yeah, he had lost his wing. Okay. Well, this game's been over pretty quick. Come on, someone go head on with me. I really want to fire off this last missile. Ooh, yeah, the MiG-15 wants it. No, changed his mind. Couldn't miss that shot. Nobody could have missed that one. Just the Saber here. What's he doing? Is he trying to land? No landing for you, Saber. No landing for you. Oh, these missiles are fun. This aircraft really is meme gold. It is so much fun to play, and you can do some absolutely ridiculous things in the Swift F7 you just cannot get away with any other top tier jet in the game. The jet itself is also really nice, and I do really highly recommend getting to the Swift F7 if you are in the top tier British air tech tree. The only real problem with it is it kind of sits in a dead end in terms of research, because you want to get down to the Phantom for FGR2. It means that this is kind of going to be one of the jets you get after you grinded out some of the other jets and the rest of the tech tree. But besides that though, it's an absolutely amazing plane, and I really do highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun you'll have with AA missiles. Anyway, please like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the Swift F7, and I'll catch you guys in the next one sometime soon. Bye!